So now today we are going to start with solid edge second lecture. So to start with, I am going to select this new command, and in new I am going to go for isometric part. In earlier lecture we have seen line command, some small settings about starting the sketcher, and then we have seen the relations such as vertical, horizontal and connect. That was similar to coincide relation in SolidWorks. So now today we are going to complete circle command, rectangle and types, arc and types and ellipse. So to start with, I am going to select isometric part here. As soon as I click on the isometric part, the interface will change. It may take some time. So now we have started the working interface here. The mode of working it is showing here as ordered. Sometimes it may show synchronize also. We have seen that in earlier lecture. Still I am going to repeat that point. Suppose if it is showing synchronize here, you just need to right click on this option and it will show transition to synchronize. Suppose if the synchronize mode is on, you can see the ribbon is being changed, the above ribbon. Now the sketcher options and 3D options are showing together in this ribbon. But if we work on ordered mode, both these options are working with separate interfaces. So for that I am going to again change the interface here. If you are having synchronized by default, just right click, say transition to ordered. And now this ribbon is being changed and only 3D commands are being shown here. If you want to draw 2D, you have to activate the plane first and then go for the 2D commands. This was the main difference between ordered and synchronized interface. So I'll select the plane now. You just need to select first sketch tab here in this option. Select this option and then select the plane required. Now before clicking the sketch option, you can see planes are not being shown here. It is because all the planes are been hidden. If you want to highlight the plane or show the planes, you just need to click on this eye symbol here. All the planes are visible now. And then you can select the sketch command and then select the plane required. So in both ways, if these planes are hidden also, then also you can go for the sketch command and select the plane. It will highlight the planes there. I'll select the plane and now we are in sketcher interface. Now if you want to hide these planes, this sign it is coming because of planes. So if I want to hide, again I'll select on this eye symbol to hide the planes. Now as soon as you enter the sketcher interface, the first command it is showing here is line command. But we have seen line command in earlier lecture. So we are going to start with circle this time. I'll select the circle tab. You just need to start the drawings from origin. You have to keep this in mind. Each new drawing should be started from origin only. So we have drawn circle here. Now we are going to go for smart dimension again. Put up the diameter required here. I'll say it 120. If this note comes, it is asking you to scale the dimensions or diagrams. You just need to say don't show and say OK again. Now the circle with diameter of 120 has been drawn. And suppose if I draw this circle again here without referring the origin at any side, then you just need to click on the circle and then first define it from origin giving x and y dimensions. So I'll put up 200 here as an x dimension. You just need to select both the circles and then it will automatically take center references. And I will go for 100 mm as vertical distance. Then lastly I need to put here diameter again. I'll say 100 mm. And now this circle is being positioned here. So any sketch which is not been drawn by origin, it is needed to be drawn at side and then referred by the origin as giving x and y dimensions as well as giving its own dimensions. This was circle command. There are many types of circle given here. Second is circle by 3 points. As the name suggests and symbol also that we have to draw this circle by using or referring 3 points. So I'll select the option here. You just need to select 3 points. I'll select first, second and third point. Method of defining this circle also is same. Putting up the diameter and then giving up the smart dimension from origin references. Or else you can do here is adding relations. Suppose if I want this origin center to be aligned vertically with the circle center, I'll go for this relation here. In this relation tab, I'll select horizontal vertical relation and then select the point and the other circle's point. You can see here when I select the relation and go for the point, first the circle's center point is not been highlighted here. The circle I have drawn in bottom side. But as soon as I drag it on this sketch or circumference, this center is been highlighted. So in this way you can add the relations also. Just click on the relation and then select the centers of both the circles. It will take the relation, showing it in a dotted reference. So now these both centers are vertically aligned. Now if I have added this relation as vertical, there is no horizontal distances between these two circles. So I just need to put one dimension, that is vertical dimension. If I don't put this dimension, you can see here, the circle will be dragged vertically. In this way you can recognize which dimension is needed. So to stop this vertical movement, I need vertical dimension only. Horizontally it will not move, as we have given relation here that was vertical. So it will not be dragged horizontally. You just need to drag vertically and put up the vertical dimension. I'll select both the circles, say 250 mm. Now the circle is completely defined. If I want to delete the relation, if I don't want the relation, I want this circle to be offsetted horizontally, then I'll select the relation line here and select delete option. It will delete. Next again I'll go for horizontal distance. Before taking the distance, I'll drag the circle aside and then put on the smart dimension and say horizontal distance required. So I'll take this horizontal distance as 150 mm here, and now this complete circle is been defined. The next option we are going to see here is 3-point circle. For that I am going to select all the 3 circles. I'll select the first point on this circle, the second point and the third point required. So I can take it as tangent also. Here you can see the symbol, or else you can put up the value also here. Whatever type you want, just place the circle there. Now the 3-point circle is been placed. We'll put up the tangency relation again here. See, 3-point circle doesn't mean that it is going to have tangency over 3 points. It is just going to make a circle referencing 3 points. So that was 3-point circle now. Next we are going to see here is tangent circle. So for tangent circle you just need to select 2 tangencies. I'll select the upper circle with diameter 100 as first tangency, and the second circle, this one. You can see the tangency symbol has been highlighted there. So now circle is taking tangency on both sides by default only. We don't need to put up the relations later. Just put up the value required. I'll say 250 mm. Next you can see here the tangency symbols are been highlighted, showing that the circle is been tangent on both the circles. So this was circle using tangency. Next one is ellipse by center point. So to draw ellipse, I'll delete these options here first. Then select the ellipse option first. I'll say center ellipse. So now the name is center ellipse, so it will start from center. We'll drag it for the major axis and then go for the minor axis. So basically we are going to click 3 points by using this command. First point as a center point, second as major axis, and third one as minor axis. Next we are going to go for dimensions. I'll put up the major axis here as 600 mm. Second, the minor axis, I'll go for this point to point option now. So for giving dimensions, if I go for this option with smart dimension, then it will not highlight the point here, quadrant point. So for that I'm going to refer here as distance between option, that is distance between 2 points. So I'll select this option here, referring points. I'll show the minor axis as 300 mm. So now the ellipse is completed. We just need to put up the relations here. So I want this origin point horizontal with the quadrant point of this ellipse. So I'll put up the relation here as horizontal and vertical. Select the relation and here select the 2 points. And you can see this dotted line referring the relation as well as this symbol, showing that this line or these 2 points orientation is horizontal with each other. Now the ellipse is completely defined. You can see the color, it is showing black. That means the object is completely defined. Next option, same ellipse by 3 points. It is similar to ellipse by center point only. Means it is not going to be started from the center point. Instead it is going to start with the end point first, then the second end point, and then the third point. If you want to place it on the origin center, then you just need to select the relation connect. You can also say coincide relation. Select the connect relation. Select the 2 points to be connected. First I will select the center point of the ellipse, that is this point being highlighted in blue color, and the center point of origin. Now this ellipse is placed at the center. Then we will go for major and minor axes here. Select the point to point option for dimensioning. This one is major axis. Then we'll go for the minor axis. I'll select this as the value of 500. In the major axis, I'll take it here as 800. Next, you need to put up the relation. Again, you can go for either vertical relation or horizontal. And suppose if you want to make this ellipse incline, then I'll select the line first. I'll make this line as vertical line or incline line. I'll make this line as construction line and then put up the angle by using the reference angle option for dimensioning. This option, and then we go for angle with reference to axis. I'll say it 45 degrees. And now if I put this connect relation with the reference of quadrant to line, then this ellipse will be shown as inclined ellipse. But you can see these dimensions are not been updated. So again I'll delete these dimensions and then update the dimensions again. As the ellipse is inclined, I'll again put up the values here. Select the point option for dimensioning. Select the quadrant point and this point. Now you can see the dimension is coming vertical or either horizontal. I'll say by 2 points and then aligned dimension will appear there. I'll say 1200 mm. And the other point dimension from quadrant only, referring the minor axis as 750. So now this ellipse is drawn inclined, and if you want to connect this endpoint of construction line to ellipse, then again select the coincide or connect command and then say connect. Now the ellipse has been completed. Next and last command we are going to see here is rectangle. So for that I'll select the center rectangle. Draw the center rectangle first. I'll put up the dimension here. So instead of giving dimension to this line, refer the two sides of the rectangle for giving the values. So that even the corner is been trimmed or disturbed, this value will remain constant. So I'll put up here as 500 mm, 450 mm, and the other two sides also I'll say it as 300 mm. Now this rectangle has been completed here. The other types of rectangle are given here as by 2 points, means rectangle by 2 points. The other one is rectangle by 3 points. So the rectangle by 3 points option is used to draw inclined rectangle. And here one more option is given, that is polygon by center. So it will start by center, but you have two options there. Either you can draw this distance of radius from center to vertex point. You can see the option here. So now you can see this polygon is coming, referring from center to the vertex point of the polygon. The distance has been referred. Or you can go for midpoint option also. Now the distance has been referred from center point to the side of the polygon. And this distance is nothing but radius. Put up the value for the radius. I'll say it 2000 and then put up the relation here. You can see if you don't put the relation, this hexagon will rotate. So to lock the hexagon, I'll go for smart dimension and I'll put up the reference values from origin so as to define. You can put up horizontal and vertical dimension first. Now the circle is completely defined. You can see the color of the circle is black. Still this hexagon is not defined as the sides will move. So to lock the sides, I'll put up relation either vertical or horizontal to any one side of the polygon. I'll select this side and say this option. Now this line is horizontal. Now this hexagon is completed and completely defined. Now to define this rectangle as it is inclined, I'll put up these values here. Again it is showing vertical or horizontal dimension only. So to change this orientation, I'll say 2 points, first and second. Then put up the value from origin so as to define the rectangle. You need to go for horizontal and vertical dimension again. Say horizontal dimension and then again vertical dimension from origin. So these two dimensions are compulsory if you are not defining it, if you are not making it from origin. Still the rectangle is not defined, it is because the rectangle is inclined. So put up the angle value, just go for the angle option, angle between, and put up the angle from axis also. You can refer the angle here. I'll select this dimension option from angle, select the axis. I'll say 45 degrees. Now this rectangle is also been defined. So in this way you can define these sketches. So now we have completed line command, how to define these sketches, whatever are the relations. We have covered the relations such as coincide, horizontal, vertical and tangency. We have also seen circle and types. We have seen rectangle and types and ellipse and types. We have also seen polygon command. In further lectures, we are going to continue the other commands remaining, that is offset and modification commands also here. So for the upcoming lectures, just follow the playlist of Solid Edge. We have also made lectures on SolidWorks. For that also you can refer the SolidWorks playlist. And now we are going to make Solid Edge playlist. So this is the second session. We'll continue further sessions also. Till then, thank you.